169 in A Course in Miracles. By grace I give, by grace I am released. Or by grace I am released, by grace I give. Something like that. I'll post the title exactly as is. By grace I give, by grace I am released. Or by grace I receive. Well, anyway, I literally just looked at it again. But I drove through the night, so I'm very sleepy. I drove from Glacier National Park, and I did pull over for I snoozed about an hour and a half in the middle of nowhere, northern Montana. It was pitch black when I shut my car off. I pulled onto this turnout and backed as far back as I could from the road, shut off all my lights, or the whole car, and it was pitch black. I was like, ooh, and the moon was, it's a half moon right now, and it was real low to the horizon and orange and big, and so it wasn't lighting up the sky. Everything, it was like pitch black, and then I looked up through my windows. I could see every star. It was amazing. And so I didn't sleep. I was just staring at the sky. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll keep driving. So then I drove another hour and then pulled over around 2:30 a.m. and snoozed till about 4 a.m. And at that time the moon was higher and I couldn't see as many stars, so there was less distraction. And I was more tired. So, and I'm like, ooh, I just stopped for gas. I'm not quite ready for coffee yet. When you haven't slept and your stomach's like, I don't want coffee yet. So anyway, that's not what this is about. Lesson 169. What it's about is extending acceptance. They say forgiveness, but it also talks about acceptance, and it really is one and the same thing. To accept is to forgive is to accept. And it says that we receive that from God naturally. Just we're always accepted for what we are. We just always have that full acceptance. And then we can turn around and extend that to others. And that is grace. So that's the gist of it. And I think about how, for me, there's less and less, for me, I think about the idea of attachment. And so when I said there's less and less, I still have attachments. I still recognize them when they kind of bubble up into my awareness, oh yeah, I was ruminating on that or expecting that or whatever. I'm attaching to some idea about how something should be, and I try to recognize it faster these days and then just shut it down. So when you recognize something, when you look at it, then it kind of dissolves. So that helps me come more and more into acceptance of just what is in this present moment. And that, yeah, usually those types of thoughts are about the past or future, and those don't exist. So it's yeah, what do I feel right now, right here in this moment, versus, that's real. What is right here in front of me? That is usually a doorway into something very real. Whereas if I'm just thinking about the past or future or something, I lose awareness of even where I am. I've noticed that even on my road trip here. What? Am I even looking at the road? Where am I? So it's very clear now when I'm not present. I feel like it's an out-of-body experience. Where did I go? It's dissociating or something. Dissociating from the present moment. So that's the way I see this lesson working for me is just to keep coming more and more into the present moment, which allows me to just accept all that is, because there's no problem here in the present moment. Any problem I perceive is usually a thought, which is not existent. It's a thought about the future or past. But right here in the present moment, there are no problems here. No problems. So I can accept, even if I perceived a problem, I can still sit with it in presence and try to accept what is. Because to look at something directly is usually to make it seem less bad. Like to see it for what it is. It's usually, for me, it's like, oh, well, that's not as bad as I made it out to be. So that's lesson 169. We can accept things and then like accept all that is, and then turn around and extend that to others by accepting them for who they are and helping them accept their present moment for what it is, if you feel called to share that. So, yep, that's it. And I set a course for a campground near Spearfish, South Dakota. It has some first come, first serve sites, I guess. So we'll see. I don't know. I just Googled camping near Spearfish because I figured that would be a good place to stop. And I have about 3 hours and change before I get there, so I'm going to enjoy this beautiful sunrise. It's in these cows. Oh my God! Last night, oh man, I've got it in my neck. Oh, this car sleeping in the front seat is not great. But I have no other room back here. So last night on this rural road, literally all night long from sunset to sunrise, I saw one vehicle. That's like, let's see, 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So 6 hours, one vehicle. Now, maybe a couple passed during that hour and a half I was asleep, but I don't think so. But you know what I did see? Like 53,000 deer almost jumping in the road. Some of them did jump in the road. A lot of them crossed the road in like pretty close to me. Like, what are all the deer doing in the middle of the night? They should be sleeping. They're like literally hanging out on the side of the road. I had to keep my eyes peeled to the ditches. It was like a very alert yet sleepy drive. It's like deer party in northern Montana. They're beautiful and brave. Oh, they're not used to traffic, I guess, because yeah, literally one other vehicle. And the deer were probably like, what are you doing here? There's no one on this road. What are you doing here? Illinois plates. Do you think the deer say that? Man, I need some sleep. I'm a little weird. I feel like I want coffee, but my stomach is like, don't you dare put that in me right now. It's feeling a little sensitive. Do you ever get that way when you haven't slept? I mean, an hour and a half, that's like very, that's basically I haven't slept. Do you ever get that way? It's like closed for business. That's what it feels like. I was like, what's that feeling? It's just like closed. So yeah, I'm not putting acidic, bitter, yummy coffee in it. Okay, I gotta go. There's more road construction here. It's like bump, loose gravel, be prepared to stop, detour, 1,000 feet. And then a flashing sign. All these signs get progressively like more alarming. Oops. I just ran a red light. Eek. I think I was supposed to stop It says road closed. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.